Hey guys, and welcome. I'm Seven Swords, and we are back. In the last episode, we came to Champion's Rest, another area that was marked on my map since the beginning of the story, and we located the two-handed greatsword currently on our back, Umbra. I mentioned the fact that Umbra is one of my favorite Daedric artifacts, and unsurprisingly, since I found it and I know of Umbra's story, Sarah is going to become rather attached to this blade. Don't get me wrong, she's not going to use it all the time. She's not going to become fixated with it or anything like that. It'll take time for Umbra's curse to begin to flow into her veins, but I do foresee her using it a lot. Another bit of information. Um, Another bit of information. I found out where we could find the horn, apparently, that takes us to Hircine. It's somewhere in this area. Um, I know the dungeon, I know the name of the cave. It's actually, I believe it's the cave that is the ending of with the ending of our story, of the, not the ending of our story, the ending of the Companions Guild. Well, at least part of it. Um, but I think what we'll be doing is we'll be doing some hunting down here for a little bit. Um, I'm tempted to go to Crow's Tooth Camp because obviously it's another marker on my map of interest and somewhere I have not been yet I've heard of for some reason, and I'm guessing this is probably because this is probably, I believe this is one of the, what do you call it? I believe this is a dragon's nest, or a dragon's area. That, or this is the area that is the, this particular, oh crap. But yes, like I said, I am going to be using Umbra a little bit of the time, mostly just to try and pick up some skills with it. I will be trying to collect soul gems, mostly small soul gems and petty soul gems, mostly just to continue to feed Umbra, um, keep its enchantment going. Less because I'm trying to roleplay that I'm feeding Umbra, and more to the fact that I actually want Umbra's enchantment to work, because I believe Umbra's enchantment is that it absorbs health. Yes, it absorbs health and stamina, and that will help us keep ourselves alive while using it, since I'm not really one for a two-handed build, and Sarah is definitely not built for two-handed combat. As far as the armor goes, I've been tempted to switch over to Ebony to give her a more defensive buff, being the fact that right now her buff is not very good as she's not very good right now with defense. Um, the Spring Vestige, if I remember correctly, is also or the Autumn Vestige is also heavy armor, so it's actually probably not a bad idea to start switching over to a more heavy armor build. So we may be using heavy armor for a little bit. We're still going to keep the Autumn Vestige on, although we may go back and get the, I believe it was the Winter Vestige that made her better with two-handed, one-handed, and health boost, which would probably make sense now that she's being more about fighting and more about being close range. So as of right now, we are heading back to Riften. I do want to head in the direction of Crow's Tooth Camp, but obviously if we get back to Riften first, I will be stopping at Riften in order to run back to... Oh, it's a bear. I thought I heard that and thought it was a dragon. It was like, does Umbra get to dine on a dragon this early? Yeah, I don't think, I wasn't planning on doing this because obviously I didn't want Sarah to go down the route of being a two-handed sword wielder. I would have been doing that from the beginning if that was the case, but having Umbra makes me want to go down that a little bit more. So I want to enjoy some of that, and I do feel like she does have a chance to consider um, it as like a challenge to herself. She has already mastered she already has good control over Aetherius magic, so gaining good control over her own physical body and some of its texts will definitely help her in the long run. Now, as far as her um, decision on what she will be using as um, her go-to armor, Ebony is going to give her a big buff defense right now, which is what she needs. But eventually I may be trying to enchant it with giving her more and a couple of other things, and she may just turn into a heavy class fighter mage. So yeah, it's the spring one that we're going to be using. Heavy armor and light armor, so it's not actually going to help us with our here's two-handed attacks do more damage. I actually like the idea of using spring instead, which actually also makes sense for her because she already has a good amount of magicka. We might as well um, utilize her, improve some of her weaker stats instead of improving her best stat. How does the mask look? It's not bad. At least I don't think it's that bad. Let's get into the firelight and see if we can get a better look at it. It's not too bad. I do like ebony armor. I think it looks cool. We will swing by the magical mage's study also, because we can look and see if we have any soul gems in there that we can grab. I'm tempted to go and see if we have any ebony armor that is enchanted. All the armor we have that we were planning on disenchanting, that we were planning on enchanting, so I don't think there's going to be any enchanted armor in here. We do have this ebony mage unarmored stuff, so that was always an option. I don't know if she's going to stay ebony, if she's going to keep going down this route for the entirety of the campaign now. Obviously that might not be the case. I may choose to have her instead start looking at a few other options. We will take all of the petty soul gems that we have and all of the lesser soul gems. I'm probably not going to be worried about taking the Ring of Ancients off for a while. I'll probably be using the Ring of Ancients for a while. Especially while she's training up the abilities of Umbra and learning how to use a two-handed weapon, since she's never really been down that route before. My other thought process is that the other reason why she might be doing this is she might have an interest in not only is it the fact that I think she has an interest in improving her combat stat by increasing her abilities with two-handed. I also think that this is just her. I also do think that it does have to do with Umbra beginning to push its influence upon her, working with the Bitter Cup. Not to mention the fact that she is Dragonborn and she has quite a few Dragon Souls. I feel like that would also be pushing her in a direction of learning to be more forward fighting and wanting to get more on the front lines. As far as how far I plan on taking it, probably until either I get frustrated or bored with the decision to go two-handed heavy armor, or until something happens that causes her to suddenly choose to stop trying to go down this path. I do apologize if I was a bit quiet for most of that. I just realized my headset was not in the right, that my mic was not in the right spot. I should have checked that sooner, and I'm having that situation where the OBS is currently not showing my thing, and I don't feel like fixing it at this moment. I also feel like I'll probably be in third person a lot more often now, because I feel like it's easier to fight with a weapon in, um, it's easier to fight with two-handed weapons or with weapons in general at a third person's perspective instead of a first person's perspective. I do kind of wish that there was a way I could have, like, that I could cast spells while holding a two-handed weapon. I get why I can't, and I just accidentally unequipped that. That wasn't what I wanted to do. What I wanted to equip... Oh, it's already equipped. I wanted to equip Fire Breath. Umbra may also be why she eventually joins the military. I think I'm going to eventually have her join the military. Umbra might push her in that direction because she knows she can get more souls for it. But I don't think that that's going to be her first goal. I think right now she's just kind of wanting to learn this blade. She has this like keen interest in enchanted artifacts, and this is a very powerful enchanted artifact, and she can tell that just by holding it. She can feel the energy from it, and she wants to try and understand it better. She wants to use it, so she's throwing on some heavy armor and getting herself ready to fight with it. Now, some people might say it doesn't make any sense that she's wearing heavy armor now because she didn't have heavy armor skill. She doesn't really have heavy armor skill. How does she know how to wear it? Why isn't it tiring her out? I believe it has a lot to do with Umbra. I believe Umbra is kind of playing a role in kind of increasing her abilities because she's wearing the R, because she has Umbra. The character that she defeated to get Umbra was wearing heavy armor, so I'm under the impression that Umbra wants a heavy armor wielder. Is this where I was going? Dark Light Tower. Oh. Okay, so yeah, this is exactly what I thought this was. Do I want to do this quest? It's not that I don't like this quest, it's that I've done this quest a lot, and I'm not a big fan of how it goes. But sure, yeah, we'll do this quest. Actually, I might use this person. Probably not a great idea to use her, but we might use this person.
Oh well, must have run off. By the gods, I know this looks bad. Let me explain.
You killed that woman.
I didn't want to, but she attacked to try and keep me from leaving. I can't be a part of this place anymore. The things we do here, evil, evil things. No more!
Why did she need to die then?
We were supposed to find a sacrifice. Human sacrifice. I told her I couldn't do it and she attacked. I've done horrible things living here, but never taken an innocent life. I couldn't just find some person for them to kill.
Why did you need a sacrifice?
My mother is going to become one of those things. I can't be a part. Gods, I can't run away from this. I'm going up there to stop her. This cycle must end. I don't know what brought you here, but I could use your help if you're willing.
I'll help you.
Follow me. We have to fight our way up. I don't think anyone else here is about to have a change of heart.
Yeah. If she lives, we might have a plan for her. If she lives. I know she's not marked as essential, and I know she can't die during this quest. But I've had it happen to me before. At least I think I have.
Huh?
Big spider. I got to say I am enjoying this two-handed build. Even if it is a little rough to... Oh, I must have had a black soul gem on me. I wonder if this is Umbra's strength, or if I'm actually better at two-handed than I thought I was. It's interesting for us to have gone from pure mage to a spellblade, now all the way to a two-handed barbarian fighter. Liking that I'm getting all these kills. This is definitely going to be helping with our soul gem collection. Let's see. How do we get through here? That girl go. About to say, don't tell me she's already dead. You good?
Good morning.
Hear about this?
Let's get up there before Mother finds out what we're doing.
Okay then. Trying to drag this corpse because I'm wondering if maybe that's what's got her bugged out. Oh look. Cannot see where the heck I'm supposed to go. Gloves for enchanting. Let's see where I'm supposed to go. I cannot see. Oh. Maybe it's just go this way? Felt like we could go through up there, but maybe it's a different thing, and she's obviously not being super helpful. I could always try waiting an hour to see if she moves, but I'm not entirely sure if she's going to, and I don't want to waste the hour. Where is a key, which I do not have. Ah, so that didn't take much. Pop this open. Hey, that fixed you.
What was that?
Hag Ravens. No. Wonder if a Hag Raven counts as a human soul or not. Is that a black soul gem, or is that just an animal soul gem? She also might be doing this because she plans on using this for her enchanting. And that's why she wants to go down this path. Is another reason why she's thinking she wants to go down this path. I don't think she realizes yet that Umbra has an effect on, is having an effect on her. No soul gem large enough, I must be out of black soul gems. That's fine. I'm not immensely worried about it.
Locked. Damn. One of the hags nearby will have the key. You'll have to take it from here. I'll keep watch here. Unless you can pick the lock.
I could probably pick the lock. Not to mention, I have that Farron's Welcome, which allows me to pick, which could also allow me to just cast the bat and cast that to remove it, but then I would be able to let Umbra feast. experience from learning how to cut. We might be looking at heavy armor and two-handed level ups. I haven't decided yet because I don't know how far I'm going to take this. Alright. Anything useful on you? You have the key and you have some feathers. Anything interesting in here? Some money and some rubies. Then this hag. Nothing of interest. It's not the two-handed blade I was expecting, but it might be helpful because we'll get another two-handed blade eventually.
Damn. One of the hags nearby will have the key.
I think that said master, so I think it wouldn't have worked with my Farron's welcome.
Unless you can pick the lock.
I think I normally pick the lock to get through this, and I wanted to actually see what the other way was. Make some wine. Iron sword. I wonder if any of them can tell that this is Umbra. I've always wondered if maybe that there's going to be a point where, like, someone says something about the fact that I'm wielding Umbra. I'm guessing not, since it's I believe it's a creative content. Creators content edition. Something tells me that Umbra may need recharged. Let's see. We'll go ahead and use a petty soul gem. Oops. Apparently that's not how you do it. If I click on the sword itself, I don't normally use enchanted weapons. Nope, that's not it. I said something on the blade, but thanks to the oh, there's how we zoom in on things. That was C. There we go. It's T to recharge it. There we go. There's also a skill I can get that causes me to gain enchanted, that my items gain enchantments from when I collect souls, so that might be something I can also use. We'll see eventually. There was quite a few petty soul gems to fill it. I know that each soul is different.
Mother's just outside this door. I have a plan.
What's your plan?
I'll present you as the sacrifice. Just play along. While Mother begins the ritual, I'll strike. Then together we can kill her.
You want to kill her?
I've thought this through, and it's the only way. She's too far gone, too corrupted by the hags. At least in death, she can be free again. Enough. Let's go.
I've always found this part to be weird because, like, it felt like she was going to betray me. Because, like, why bother tricking her? Why not just walk up and stab her?
Greetings, Mother.
Daughter, who is this you have brought me?
I found a willing subject for you. Payment has already been discussed, of course.
Splendid. Please take a seat on the chair behind me, would you? I'll just prepare the subject now.
I can't let you do this, Mother. You have to die now.
Like, what was the point of this? Like, we didn't catch her off guard. She didn't sneak up behind her. She literally had me sit down, and then made this big thing of that she's not gonna let her get through with this, and then tried to kill me. Like, it doesn't feel very, I don't know. Just seems weird to me. Seems like a weird way to go about it.
Don't be sorry for me. If I would have known it would come to this... Mother... Keep Mother's staff. Think of it... Keep Mother's staff. Think of it as payment. I want to leave everything from this cursed place behind. Goodbye. And thank you.
Some people may ask why I've decided I'm going to use her. And the truth be told, I don't have an answer. I think it's just the fact that I don't have interest in her, so I don't want her, so I don't care if we lose her. And what we gain is more important. And then as far as character goes, Umbra, the Bitter Cup, everything is kind of like starting to pile up on what it could be pushing her. You could always come with me.
I suppose it would be better than sitting around. I could also do some good for a change. Sure, I'd go with you.
Follow me.
Lead the way.
Now, for those of you who haven't figured out what we're going to be using her for, let's just say we have a long walk north. But we still have this area to deal with. Hopefully she survives. If not, then, well, somebody else will have to take her place. Really? Ugh. Another Hagraven? Sheesh. It's a big issue of this whole how fast this is dropping. I was about to say, did she die in the first encounter? It would not have surprised me. Another reason why I usually don't have companions. Normally I would just travel north automatically and get it over with, but, well, it's a long walk north and I'm already here, so I might as well see what this place is all about. That was the camp that we were coming to go take a look at. Now let's figure out what this is. Ah, a troll. They had a cave troll. Wonder how many times I've made that reference in this Let's Play. Soul Gem. Now the sad thing is, the one thing why I hate going after soul gems myself is I think that having that grand soul gem, if we kill something with like a petty soul, it will go into the grand soul gem and waste the grand soul gem. Like the only time I go soul hunting is when I get the Star of Azura, which, we may need to grab that next. As another Daedric artifact to our arsenal, but also as a reusable soul gem to fuel Umbra. Although, I plan on making it the Dark Star of Azura, so that's always a thing. Wow. I'd say it looks pretty, but I'm not entirely sure if people would agree with me. I think it does. Oh, the rain-drenched landscape. It's been a while since Sarah's traveled with somebody. And I like how the fact that she, like, has not seen Sarah's face yet. Like, she probably is sitting there, I mean, like, you could tell that Sarah's a girl. But she's probably wondering who's under this armor. Who's behind this mask. And yet I can understand why she wouldn't be bothered to ask. She's already proven herself to her. She's already proven that she has skills. She's already proven that she's trustworthy to a certain degree. Oh. I was going to run down the thing, but now I'm afraid I'll end up inside the orc camp and then it'll cause a problem. Maybe we go down this route? I don't want to fall. Right, almost. Ooh, crap. Yeesh. There we go. She'll find her way down eventually. I usually don't worry too much about companions when they're walking, when they're traveling with me. I was just thinking I needed to heal up. I do kind of wish it was easier to recharge. She's a greater soul gem and a common soul gem. I think that greater soul gem actually had a petty soul inside of it, which is why it was so low on the list. Go ahead and munch down some cooked beef. Feel a little hungry. Let's see. Didn't we grab some wine back at that place? Yes, we did. We're gonna have two things of wine. Could make camp. Sleep a couple of hours to wait for her to show up. But I'd rather keep moving. Hello, Maik. I'd love to see what like Maik's adventure is. Like I have to feel like I have to feel like he's on his own adventure of some kind. Now, we will notice that our quest marker is telling us to go back, but the only reason our quest... Oh, there she is. The only reason our quest marker is telling us to go back is that we're currently in a different cell from where we were before. It thinks we need to go back through Blacklight Tower to get here. So, or to get to where we're going. I don't think it actually changes anything. I think it just changes how the quest marker is working, and I think we could fix it by going in somewhere, or maybe even waiting or sleeping would change it. But I'm not ready to make camp just yet. I'd rather get a little bit further down the line, although I'm very curious what these dwarven ruins are up here. Ooh, goblins. Really? She put a spike in me? That's annoying. As it said, I kind of wish she would actually come up and like apologize for it. She'd be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to hit you." I don't think it damaged me though, so I don't think it's a problem. Oh. Hello, sir. May we assist with your, bear problem? Good, man?
Hello there, fellow traveler. One itinerant minstrel and wandering wastrel at your service.
This is another guy that... This guy's actually popped up a couple of times in Let's Play, if I remember correctly. Once with a group of bandits that he saved us from, and then, once right before we went into, Clockwork Castle's mod. Just are the two that I'm thinking of. I'm tempted to head up that way, but I don't know if... Okay, I want to do it. Let's go. I thought that I knew which Dwemer ruin this was, but I don't think I do. I think this is a different one. Because the one I thought it was, I'm pretty sure does not have this immaculate entrance. I was wondering where you were. Now the question is this the one I think it is? Actually it is.
That's a dwarven ruin.
Yes it is, but we're not going inside. And it's a quest rune that I'm pretty sure you need an item to go inside of, and if not, then there's part of it that needs an item. they don't have the item with us. You get it in Riften. We'll probably do it eventually. Sorry about the yawn. I'm currently recording this because I wanted to redo some recording, but I'm actually getting close to the end of my day. But I might do 1 or 2 recordings before calling it for the night. Now these should be some Draga ruins. We might go into this ancient Nordic burrow. Where could the entrance be? I was about to start singing it, but I didn't. But I cut myself off there pretty quickly. Angervandui. What's that inside? I thought about looking up some dungeons that I particularly would be interested in doing, but I like this wandering around.
Riches and fortune within my grasp, and I have to give it all up because they're afraid of a few dead bodies. Oh, I didn't see you there.
Hello. You seem like
troubled.
troubled.
I'm troubled. I'm on the verge of incredible wealth, but my cowardly workforce ran at the first sign of danger.
And what scared
We
them
were
off?
excavating this old tomb when we opened a chamber full of corpses. The team took one look, turned tail, and ran.
They were afraid of dead bodies?
Well, probably not like these. The ones in there are all still walking around. In any case, if I can't get past the creatures in that room, I can't recover the treasure. I need more manpower.
Tell me more about this treasure.
Legend says this tomb holds a treasure that bestows great power on the one who discovers it. Beyond that, not much more is known. Obviously, this treasure will fetch a good deal of gold, and I'm willing to let you share in the reward when we find it. In any case, if I can't get past the creatures in that room, I can't recover the treasure. I need more manpower.
We can help you.
Say, that's not a bad idea. You look like you could handle your... I'll tell you what. You help me get the treasure, and I'll split it with you. Deal?
Deal.
Excellent. With my brains and your brawn, that treasure will soon be mine. Ours. First, I need you to clear the main chamber of those monstrosities. I'll stay here until you're finished, planning our next move.
Sure. This one's an interesting quest. I didn't know this was what we were walking into, but I know what this, but I now know a little bit more about what this is. Spoiler alert, she's planning on betraying us. Which makes no sense why you would want to portray somebody carrying full heavy armor. Knock it off. Annoyingly, Umbra's on a charge again. I really need to get that enchantment boost. Like, it's where Umbra will absorb some of the soul. Good news is that I know how to recharge her. Grand Soul Gem. Grand Soul Gem. Yeah, Lesser Soul Gem? There we go. Alright, let's go back and find that woman. We'll go ahead and turn those off for now. We'll go ahead and turn back on this one. Kind of wish she would have followed us and just been like, I'll hang back and
Have you killed them all yet?
They're dead.
Then we've no
Again.
time to lose. Follow me. Don't fall behind.
Oh wait, no, she doesn't betray us. I think she was planning on betraying us. Go. Waiting on you. I think she planned on betraying us, but she doesn't have to get the chance.
These doors seem to be the only thing left between me and the treasure.
That's not good. Is there a way to open them?
There'd better be. I didn't come all this way to leave empty-handed. There must be a way to activate these doors deeper in the ruins. Here, take this key. It should open the doors on either side of the chamber.
Cool. I probably should take her where I'm planning on taking her so that she doesn't die down here or get me killed. But is there a switch to turn this off, or am I just gonna have to hope that she can... Oh, I guess I got to hope that she can survive walking through it. Oh, that sucks. And that's blocked. Ooh, a chest. I don't want to do this thing. And I'm not gonna. I wonder if I get experience points for doing it this way. I don't think I do. I would be surprised if I did. And back to Umbra. And also re-equip Fire Breath. I'm guessing I have to keep going. Oh, there's another Draga. He's probably, yep. Find an area where we can sleep in here. I'm probably going to have her sleep because I want to upgrade. I want to get the level up we're supposed to be getting, mostly to see if we can get the enchantment that I want, the enchantment boost that I want. Looks like it sounds like I triggered a trap, and I must have avoided it. Oh yeah, I was gonna go ahead and give Umbra a few more souls. For a lesser soul, and another lesser soul. Ooh, level 69. God, I hate Frost Equinox. I like how he's using ice, but I'm not losing any health or stamina because I'm constantly pulling it in for Umbra. Pull the switch. This is also the other reason why it's kind of annoying using a two-handed weapon. Now I have to constantly be switching back between the two-handed weapon and this spell. I kind of wish it was like Oblivion used to be, where you would have it be that if you were casting a spell, you could have a spell and two-handed weapon. that's going to be the end of this episode. We're going to be making our way through here, and hopefully this treasure is going to be something useful and worth it. And hopefully our decision to switch over to Umbra doesn't get us killed. I feel like our decisions are going to get someone killed, hint hint, but not us. I'll see you guys in the next one.